Well, we spent arguably the best years of the Journeyman at Fleetwood, and now we have to return there with our new club Southampton in the Carabao Cup. But first, we must continue our good home form against Brighton. Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 2 of Season 15 of the Journeyman with Southampton. And today we are taking on Brighton away from home. I don't know what I was talking about before with it being a home game, but we are playing Brighton away from home, and then we're playing Fleetwood away from home as well in the Carabao Cup. Since you were last with me, we've done alright. But we did lose against Tottenham. That was to be expected. Hugh Jones, I tell you what, he has come of age in these last few matches. You might remember him from when we were at Stoke. We had him on loan for 1 year. He scored 14 goals and had 14 assists alongside Paul Glatzel. Obviously, he hasn't replicated that success at all in the preceding years. And last season he was rubbish. You know, the last few matches of the year, he was absolutely awful. But he's come in and he's scored 9 goals in 3 starts. So, you know, that's not too bad at all. He scored 4 in the game against Cardiff. He then scored a hat-trick against West Ham in a 7-0 victory over them. And we also lost 4-2 to Wolves, but Hugh Jones and Infante getting us off to a fantastic start. And if that result had held on, we'd be right up there right now. We're currently 9th with 6 points after 4 games. That's not entirely bad, but you know, a couple of wins here and there, and we're right up there. But Stoke, the early pace setters with Man City, they're looking pretty good. Obviously, their manager Rui Fonte now, since we left back in that must have been the season we left, they've had an 8th, a 9th, a 5th and a 9th. So they're a perennial top 10 team now since we left. You know, we turned them into that sort of perennial top 10 team. Bar the 14th place finish, nobody remembers that. But no, I'm looking forward to this match against Brighton. They've had a decent start themselves. And hopefully we'll be able to turn it around today, our way form so far this season, and maybe get a victory. Thank you for all the support on part 1 of season 15. Really good to be back with this series, and it's nice to see that you guys are enjoying it as well. So this is the team that will face Brighton today. Ibrahim will start and goal with Yannis, Diaz, Bartlett and Biaggi in defence. We've then got Restrepo and Makarov in the middle, with Infante, Batteris and Aguero starting behind Hugh Jones up top. So let's get into it. Brighton are up in 5th place. I think they have 9 points from 4 games, so they've obviously won 3 of the first 4, so they're going to be tough to beat. They look like they're playing a very solid 4-4-2. We're sticking with our 4-2-3-1, but we are sort of taking a counter-attacking approach to today's match, simply because, please say that's counter, I think it is, yeah, simply because they've had a better start than us, and we want to, you know, try and be defensively strong, but good going forward, quick and good. Aguero into the middle. Hugh Jones gets his customary goal. It's 1-0, and I mean, he's keeping Glatzel out of the side at the moment. He came on as a substitute, scored a couple of goals. I think that was against West Ham when we lost 3-1 to West Ham. He came on late on and scored. So I thought, well, we'll give him a start against Cardiff, and he scored 4. So Hugh Jones is in the form of his life right now. He's already scored his 10th of the season in only his 4th start. I mean, that's pretty good going. You know, he's going to struggle to not score a goal a game now if he keeps this up. So here's Restrepo on the ball now to Makarov. Makarov, that's a loose ball, it has to be said. He has Barrett now. Barrett now to Mosca, to Lecco, to Sailor. Now to Nicole. Nicole forward to Don Gomo into the middle. It's over the bar by Barrett. We got away with that there. Most definitely got away with it. Quarter of an hour in, not too much happening, but as you can see, the most goals scored. Actually, it wasn't against West Ham that we lost. It was Tottenham that we lost against. We beat West Ham 7-0. Unbelievable result. We just kept scoring goals. It was one of those matches, and Hugh Jones was sensational. Scored a hat-trick. I'm pretty sure Glatzel got a couple off the bench as well. So we've got two informed strikers at the moment, and that's only a good thing for a team in our position. We might even bring out the old attacking formation from Stoke for home games, the 4-2-2-2, and try and get the partnership rekindled up top. Obviously, Hugh Jones, a lot more experience now. Glatzel, probably not as good as he was 4 or 5 years ago, but you never know. They might bring it out of each other again, and that's annoying. Batteris has picked up a knock, and we are really struggling in the attacking midfielder position. Thomasberg was injured on the first day of the season, if you remember, and he's out for another month or so. We don't want Batteris gone as well. That would be rather annoying. Here's Traore. Now Mosca, Dongomo, Nicole into the middle. Diaz gets it away. Now into the middle again. Ruiz, Aguero now. Come on, Aguero forward to Jones. Jones on the ball. Can he get wide? He can. He has Infante. Now Restrepo. Forward to Infante. Into the middle. It's Aguero. It's 2-0. Esteban Aguero makes it 2-0. That's a terrific start for us, it has to be said. Really good counter-attacking football there. We sucked up the pressure and then we move forward. And look how many men we've got. 5 men forward. 2-0. I'm very, very happy with that. So, Batteris, I think, is going to come off. We'll put Paul Glatzel in behind. See what he can do. Obviously, he started his career as an attacking midfielder back at Burton when we had him there. And then we converted him into an all-conquering striker at Fleetwood. So, you know, he's going to roll back the years a little bit, but he is getting older now. He hasn't got that yard of pace that he used to have, 4 or 5 years ago, as I was saying. So maybe a bit of a deeper role could be good for him. Here he is now, Glatzel. That's an absolutely terrible ball, it has to be said. Here's Nicole on the ball, gets it forward to Dongomo. Oh, it's in. Ruiz has scored. Marco, Ruiz, Dongmo, I guess that is. Dongmo? What a stupid name. Sorry if any of you guys are called Dongmo. But there you go, Ruiz has made it 2-1. The problem if you start counter-attacking, you can't move counter-attacking once you're ahead. So we're just going to have to deal with that. It's into the middle. Ruiz. Oh, to get it away, they have done. We can't give another 2-0 lead. I mean, we did against Wolves, and that was their only win of the season so far. So, yeah, we should be doing better. Here's Biaggi. Now Makarov. Biaggi into the middle. Jones. Magdomev. Oh, how has that not gone in? How has that not gone in? That was pretty crazy. 5 minutes to go. Time to go defensive, I think. We'll bring Makarov off as well. Put Biondi there. This is a sub I've been making the last couple of matches. Just putting a defensive guy in there as a ball winner midfielder. Restrepo now to Biondi to Restrepo. Oh, just wide. That was unlucky. We have been the better team, and I think we do deserve to win, but 5 minutes at a time. I think it's time to go contain. Highly structured. Got 2 minutes to hang on here. We should be hanging on. Diaz, and it is full time. We've won 2-1. We've got another 3 points on the board. We stopped the rot away from home. a very good start of the season. Now to return to Fleetwood and try and get through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Just a couple of changes for this match. I think we're going to give our reserve keeper a bit of a run out, Koulibaly, and we've brought in Glatzel behind Jones up top. We're going to give Fleetwood all the respect they deserve. They are still in the Championship, I think. I will just check that though. They're down to League One now. That's a shame. Obviously, they've struggled to replicate the heights of the Hannard era. Although they did finish 7th in the Championship a couple of years ago, but then got relegated. That's a bit of a drop, isn't it? And they only finished 3rd in the league last year. Mark Noble is their manager now. You know, it's sad to see Fleetwood where they are, because we turned them around so well. We almost got them into the Premier League, and I think if we'd stayed at Fleetwood, we would have been a Premier League side at the end of that season. So, you know, it's sad to see them where they are, but hopefully they can give us a good game today. It should be a game we win, being brutally honest. You know, and we should score a few goals. We're going for a control mentality today, because for that simple reason, we are the better side. We should be controlling the play, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Glatzel gets it forward to Infante to Jones, and that was almost his customary goal. That's the reason he's staying in, because he's scored in so many consecutive matches. I don't really want to stop that streak anytime soon. Here's Jones. Oh, it's away. Now here's Smith. Taylor. Good header. Now here's Infante. Glatzel on the ball. He's lost it. Glatzel playing against Fleetwood. Probably for the first time since, you know, he left Fleetwood. I'm not entirely sure. Aguero into the middle. It's away. Obviously. And there might have been a bit of crossover when we were at Ipswich. But I'm not entirely sure. Here's Hugh Jones, though. He shoots, he scores. What a brilliant player he is turning into. I can't remember if he's English. Is he English? He is. So he'll be getting a call-up in the next England squad. There's no doubt about that. But, I mean, look at this. Look at this for a run. He's got pace in behind the striker, in behind the defence, and he's put it away well. He's put it away well. Good player, Hugh Jones. I'm really, really, really pleased with him. So 15 minutes in, we're 1-0 up with the Saints against Fleetwood. I can't remember what their nickname is. Really can't remember. Makarov. Now to Restrepo. Glatzel, Infante to Hugh Jones over the bar. He has had a couple of good chances. He probably took the hardest of them. But it remains 1-0, and that's the main thing. Getting through to the next round. Would be nice to have a cup run. Obviously, we haven't won a domestic cup at all in our career as a manager. We didn't win any in Holland, I don't think. And we didn't win any in England, obviously. So it would be nice to have a cup run, even if it is the Carabao Cup. We'd like to get into Europe next year as well. That would be good. You might be winning, but it might all change. We are only 1-0 up after all, so I didn't check if any of the guys are still there from when we were there. I highly doubt it. It's been, at this stage, probably 10 years since we were at Fleetwood now. I don't know, maybe 8. So it's unlikely that there's any left. But here's Aguero into the middle. It's away now. Makarov to Restrepo. It's in. And that's gone down as his goal. I think it took a wicked deflection, to be honest with you. I mean, Aguero got in. It should have been Jones, but it wasn't. Makarov. Actually, it just went through everybody, and it went in. It wasn't the best goal in the world, but it went in. Yeah, not recognising anybody. Makarov to Diaz, it's in. It's deflected off somebody. It's offside. It must have deflected off Aguero, who was in an offside position. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm having a little look Yeah, I don't think any of those are from the Hannard era, so to speak. So that's pretty sad. Gonna move Glatzel up top, and we're gonna bring John Bird on behind. Yeah, that'll do, and we'll have Glatzel up top, and we'll see if he can do anything. Come on. Come on, Paul. Makarov into the middle. Bird. Makarov to Restrepo to Bird. Infante scores. It's 3-0. We're through to the next round. Job done. We've played really well in today's episode. Both away matches. We've played solidly. And, I mean, look how many men they had behind the ball there. That's annoying. Biaggi getting an injury. But we have got Tierney on the bench. So he can come on. Here's Tate. Irving into the middle. It's away. Skip. Wide. So they picked up an injury as well. To Elliott, whoever he is. Passion. Now to McLaughlin. McLaughlin forward to Davies. Tate. Good save by Koulibaly there. He's seemed solid in goal. He hasn't had much to do. But when he has been called upon, he has done a job, which is good. So, looks like we've got a solid backup keeper in Koulibaly. I wish I could take Infante off. Probably is away. Maybe not. Well, that's full time. 3-0 through the next round. That was nice and easy. A nice return to Fleetwood. It was a shame that they couldn't play a bit better, but of course they're down in League One now, so it's to be expected that we took control. But a good start of the season, you would have to say. Where do you guys think that we might finish at the end of the season? Do you think we can go on in the Cup and do something good in that? Please let me know down in the comments. And if you have enjoyed that episode, then make sure you leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe if you would like to see some more Journeyman, Football Manager, whatever. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.